They tried to play it up real big as Monday Night Raw went along. You had earlier in the night Roman Reigns going up against Ryback, and in the big sort of semi-main event of the night, we saw Sheamus make his return to WWE since coming back. I think the story that was out there was that he had the flu, and that is one of the reasons why I believe he didn't make a main event taping that he was advertised for. We also saw John Cena come out and give a kick-ass promo. He gives one of the best promos there is in the business when he comes out all fired up. There were some times when it seemed like he was just doing the hokey-pokey deal, but honestly, I think that he knows that this whole pay-per-view is resting on his shoulders, and this isn't any other normal pay-per-view. This is one of the ones that is going to give the people around the world that are signing up for the WWE Network tomorrow a reason to show up. He had to give people a reason why they wanted him. They want them to to sign up for the WWE Network. That was pretty awesome. We had a match, Slater versus Dolph Ziggler, with The Miz out there on commentary. Ziggler got a little bit mixed up on the outside, and Slater got a win via countout. Slater's winning streak continues. He's now 2-0 in the past 2 weeks on Monday Night Raw. Hopefully they don't start doing what they did with Dolph Ziggler, where he started having a 2-win streak on Raw, where he would win a match on Raw, lose a match on SmackDown, come back on Raw, and act like the loss on SmackDown never happened. We'll have to look closely at that one and see how it works out. But the Sheamus versus Orton one, they tried real hard. I see some people tweeting that they liked the match. Honestly, in my opinion, I know these guys are past World Heavyweight Champions. These are guys that could slip into the main event role in WWE at any time. But honestly, to me, it just went too long. In my opinion, we saw, Orton slipping out of the Brogue Kick. We saw Sheamus slipping out of the RKO. But this was a good match to set it up. It was sort of, saying that, they weren't just making it easy for Orton to slip into SummerSlam and have an easy match. We saw earlier them selling the injury of Jack Swagger, with him getting his ribs beat up by Cesaro. Even though Cesaro is a guy who isn't even booked for the pay-per-view, they're still making him look like a strong guy. You got to make Sheamus look good, going in. But Roman Reigns versus Orton is going to be a good one. Definitely a match that I'm really looking forward to on the SummerSlam show. This match didn't take anything away from that. It shows you that Orton's fired up and Orton's ready. Maybe even thinking that, Orton, beat a better opponent tonight, so maybe he is ready to go. But I'm still picking Reigns to win that one. I think that's going to be a good match. One of those secret gems on there, like I said earlier. I'm just looking forward to Roman Reigns fighting in a match that's going to be longer than 15 minutes and see how this guy is able at selling and, see how he's able to put together a match that's still believable. With him looking like a badass, but, being vulnerable in the match as well. Let's get ready for Hulk Hogan's birthday. That's coming up. Going to be main eventing the show, honestly, to my surprise. Maybe Brock's going to come out and kill him. We'll see.